Good morning, my beautiful gems. This is Maria from the Guided Gem, and I'm here to do the daily guidance to see what's brewing with my gems. All right, my beautiful gems, today we are being guided and we need to reflect on strength. Card number 34. And strength comes to us in many different forms. Now, have you ever found yourself in a situation where you're either, and we can go back as far as, being in elementary school or a time in our lives where we were surrounded by someone who overused their power. You know, I'm asking you to go back and reflect where you were maybe bullied as a child and you all of a sudden came out with this strength to respond, to defend yourself, or to protect yourself, actually, right? So strength is coming to us today to one, see that you actually have the strength and power within you to deal with situations, to get out of really sticky situations. But it also comes to us today to kind of make us reflect on where we might be using that strength and power because we were taught as a young person to if you want, you have to fight for what you want, or you have to use your power to get what you want. I'm here today to kind of ask you to question yourself and how you use your strength. Do you use it to finally voice your, to be heard, to protect yourself, to empower yourself, or are you using your strength to overpower others? So there's a very, very thin line, and I need you to really go within. Now, these are daily guidances, and it's only here to help you awaken. Okay, so if you have that journal or if you haven't started a journal, I think it's time for you to open up that journal and start writing. And it doesn't have to be a physical journal. It could be just any piece of paper. Some people I find today are just writing their notes on their phone. So go ahead, open up your notes and start writing your inner thoughts, your reflection, and go deep within. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you questions that you can answer for yourself. And only if you want to do the work. You don't have to do this. Yes, I'm going to go into tarot after, and I'm going to get you your daily guidance to maybe see what's going on in your life today. Okay? And of course, I always leave you with some advice, and depending on if spirit asks me to give you a trinket or not, there might be a trinket. So stay till the end. All right, my beautiful gems, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I invite you to please subscribe to my channel. Anything you do on my channel, subscribe, like, share, write me a comment. It really helps my channel grow. And if you write me a comment, I will definitely read it. Thank you so much. For those of you who already subscribed, I am truly grateful. You guys are great supporters. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let me go ahead and read you the questions for the strength card, things that you need to reflect on for your own awakening, okay? So the first one asks you, are you afraid of your own power? Okay, so think about this. Are you afraid of your own power? If you are in a situation, maybe even I'm seeing like people like surrounded around the table in a conference room setting, and there's a situation, maybe things not going so well for the company, and you probably have someone who's brainstorming and trying to find answers to a solution, and you have the answer, but fear is holding you back and you say nothing. So is it because you're afraid to be powerful, or to be seen smart, or to be seen as someone who is really truly intelligent? Ask yourself that question and journal down whatever comes to you. And it could be something totally different. So whatever it is for you. Remember, these are personal guidances, so it has to be personal to you. Even though these are general readings, this is you personalizing it for yourself. So the next question is, in what situation do you tend to hold it back? So ask yourself that. Is it in that conference room, or is it in your partnership, or is it in, is it you with your, I was going to say authority figure, but I think I was referring more to your parents. A lot of children, even if they're young adults still have this sense of holding back. And I think it's fear that's holding you back, but sometimes it's out of respect. But you need to really define that respect and what it means for you. Are you really doing it out of respect, or is it because you don't want to hurt them? So, great questions. You need to go deep within you and find out what it is for you. Okay? Here's another question. Did you ever learn that force is necessary to get what you want? How might this belief still be impacting your life? What a great question. So, do you have to demand to get things that you want? Are you forcing people to stay with you? Are you forcing people to give you love in some way? Are you forcing people to pay you a certain respect? Now remember, respect for me is earned. So if you're forcing people to give you respect, you really need to go within. Where does that come from? Because that is not logical, right? Okay, here's another question. Have you or others ever been surprised by the intensity of your own impact? Write that down, okay? Answer that question. Here's another question. Have you ever surrendered so deeply to a physical activity, dance, or movement that you lost total track of time? This happens to me all the time. If I'm going out and, it's a party, something's going on, an event, and there's music and, the atmosphere, ambiance is right, I can start dancing and I just get lost in there, and there's nothing or no one that can really ruin my space. It's so powerful. That is my strength. I truly, truly love being in that situation. So here's another question for you guys. Remember a time when you experienced inner strength. Where were you? What happened? How did you feel? So write down those questions and go inside with you. An example would be, the book gives an example. So there's this kid in school, very skinny, scrawny kid, and constantly being bullied. And when they were really aggressively bullied, that's when their strength came out. And all of a sudden they're fighting back and really, winning that war. And guess what? They found the strength within them they didn't even know they had. So I'm going to repeat that question for you so you can really go within and see. Remember a time when you experienced inner strength. Where were you? What happened? How did you feel? I know for me, when I went within, because I've done my awakening a long time ago, but when I felt amazing, I felt empowered. I felt that I was able to encourage others and allow others to be strengthened by their own personal power, okay? Look inside your life and see where you have maybe done this in the past and how did you feel, because this is really important for you, okay? And the final question is find an image. It's not even a question, it's something for you to do. So find an image that for you reflects true majesty. Place it somewhere you can see it easily and often. Journal any thoughts that arise. So the purpose of this is to be reminded of your strength, be reminded of how that felt, and also be reminded to see if you're abusing your power, right? So there's that thin line that we were talking about. So it's really important for you to define it and exactly what it means for you. All right, let's go into tarot and see what the guidance for today is. My beautiful gems. We're going to go into the Heaven and Earth Tarot. Spirit, what is the message for today? 10 of Wands. Look at that. Carrying that burden. But the good news is, my beautiful gems, 10 is ending. So when we reach to the number 10, if you know anything about numerology, about the numbers, it's 10 is ending. So you're at the final stages of this burden in your life, which is great. So strength comes in to say, look how much you've accomplished. Look what you've done with the courage and strength you had, right? You're able to what's that word that I'm looking for? You were able to go the whole 9 yards. You were able to get to the finish line, and you're here now. Finally, you are finally here, and you can lay those burdens down. All those 10 heavy burdens, you can lay them down. Okay, and the courage and strength. If you're going through a situation, a very difficult situation in your life. So for some of you, I'm feeling that you're stuck in a relationship that is very toxic, and you've been wanting to leave, and you can't seem to find your courage and strength to do so. Now, when you awaken to the messages of the strength card, you will be able to put this. You will be able to lay down these burdens, make that decision, and just get empowered and deal with it. If you have really abusive, toxic people around you, you can finally put your foot down and say enough. Enough is enough. Okay. And if you are in a situation where you're almost at that finish line with dealing with, legal matters, you're almost there, my beautiful gems, and look back to how much you have accomplished, because it takes a long time to put 10 wands on your back. It takes a very, very long time. So look at all that you've been through and pat yourself on the back, because this takes a lot of courage and strength, and you did it. You did it, my beautiful gems. You're almost at that finish line, okay? What else do we have, Spirit? What else do we have for today's daily guidance? What is brewing with my gems? What is brewing? I'm hearing responsibility, and I'm trying to understand Spirit responsibility. I'm hearing responsibility. Some of you have so much responsibility. You're carrying all of this responsibility on your shoulders, and I'm hearing so they're saying stop. So responsibility, stop. So they're saying that you yourself are creating a lot of your own, a lot of what you think is your responsibility. And they're saying to stop doing that, because you keep adding responsibility to yourself. And I think it's time, I think they're saying that it's time to delegate some of that responsibility. We find this a lot in the corporate world, right? Where people will say, well, if I have to take my time, I have to take the time to teach you, I might as well do it myself, kind of energy, okay? And Spirit's saying, stop doing that. You have people around you. It's time to count on, your team. It's time to hand over some responsibility to your team. It's time to share that workload. It's time to believe that other people can do the job, if not just as good as you, maybe even better than you. Stop having so much control and power over people, thinking that no one can do the job. Okay? So if you want to lighten up this load, you need to count on your team. You need to count on your family members. You need to share the household chores. You need to share responsibility. Okay? Wow, this is a nice message. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have, Spirit? They're showing me the equal sign. So things have to be equal. Things have to be fair. And if you're taking on more of the workload, then it's time to say, okay, nope, I'm not doing this anymore. And I don't care if your clothes are not clean. If you want clean clothes, you know where the machine is. I showed you how to use the machine. The soap is there. Everything's there. The dryer is right next to it. It's up to you. Do you want clean clothes? You do it. So, you know what? Share the responsibility, my beautiful gems. What else do we have, Spirit? Can't be the message for today. Can't be the only message. What else do we have for my beautiful gems? All right, Spirit, what else do we have? There we go. Yes. Look at that. Wow. So we go from the Four of Cups to Justice and to the King of Wands. Look at this. The Four of Cups indicates that you're bored with life. Things are just so boring. You have no more passion. You have no more desires. You have no more This has burnt you out so much. Whatever it is that's going on in your life has just literally burned you out. So now anything that comes to you, you have no more desire to even entertain. You're looking at all of the cups that are empty here, things from your past, things that have disappointed you, things that have, constantly always unfulfilled you in some way, shape, or form. And now the universe is constantly bringing you over some new opportunities here, but you're not even looking at it. You're bored. No, I'm not even going to entertain it. I'm not even going to put any effort into this because, look, I failed once, I failed twice, I failed 3 times. Okay? You're so disappointed with life. You're disappointed with people. You're disappointed with everything and anything in your life. That's why you're saying like, no, I might as well do it myself. So Spirit is saying like, no, that's wrong. That's completely out of balance. Okay. Justice comes in to say that you need to make a decision. And it says that you need to balance out these scales. That equal sign that they were showing me before, it's really important to be honest and truthful with yourself. Okay. And it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what background you are. It doesn't matter, if you've had 20 years of experience and they're just coming into the company. It doesn't matter. Okay? You need to be honest with yourself. If you do this, you're going to completely burn yourself out, my beautiful gems. Okay? It's time to look at the help that the universe is giving you. It's time to be fulfilled with, people around you, your family members, your support, your partner, whoever it is in your life. It's time to look. Okay? Don't be blinded by your fixed thinking. Remember one of the questions, where are you, not seeing where your power is being over abused, okay? So here we have the King of Wands, and now this is an energy that is very powerful. This is an energy that gets things done. The energy that, they know what they want, they have a plan, they get to the finish line. This is that kind of energy. Now I'm wondering, are you finally going to be honest with yourself? You're going to bring balance into your life and you're going to take action. You're going to start being empowered. You're going to really take control of situations in your life and you're going to use your strength here and you're going to finally get things done. You're going to find that power within you that you never even thought you had. And here you go. You're going to really completely transform your life because once you become the energy of the King of Wands here, can I tell you, your whole life is going to turn 360 degrees. You're not taking the responsibility anymore. You're not taking all of these burdens from the past. You're putting them to an end, okay? You're tired of being bored and discontent. You want balance and order in your life. You want justice to be served, and you're going to take action. And you know what? I feel very strongly that this is someone also that's coming into your life to help you deal with getting your justice back, to help you deal with people that are toxic in your life. You're really going to put your foot down and say enough is enough. I love this, my beautiful gems. I love it, love it, love it. So let's go into the Elements of Life Tarot. This is my personal deck for those of you who don't know. And I am going to see if Spirit has any more messages for us. Spirit, what else do we have? Okay, one more, please. Okay. So we have the 8 of water, which is like the 8 of cups. This is your walking away, taking the steps to get to the sun, right? You're taking the steps to improve your life. You're going somewhere. You're leaving behind what no longer serves you. You're going towards the light. You're going towards your happiness. I love this, okay? I completely love this. Now, everyone knows who has been following me, knows that the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Wands here, the 7 of Wind is the card, the most difficult card in the tarot deck for me personally as a reader. This 7 of Swords is usually my lying, cheating, stealing card. But in this reading right now, this guidance of today, it's talking about using your strength and power to get what you want, okay? Grab your belongings, grab what is yours and go. Take it. Stop being bored with life. Just take action and take what is yours, okay? It's time to bring balance into your life. If things have been taken from you, it's time to take it back. The time is now, okay? Then we have the Chariot card. So victory, success, moving forward. Now, the Chariot with the Justice card kind of slows down the coming victory, okay? It's because we have an energy here who's very abusive, like a very toxic energy who generally abuses their power is what I'm getting. So if you're dealing with that kind of situation, just understand one thing. If you're going to be stuck in your head, okay, constantly fighting, arguing, this is not going to help your situation. Maybe the person that stole from you, okay, they think that they're winning, and guess what? They're not. They're not winning. They're not winning because the truth is going to come out, justice is going to be served, and you have the power and authority to get things done. Now, they might be coming back and fighting with you, and they're going to really create some sort of chaos, and they're going to try and bully their way back into your life. But I want you to remember the strength. This is why it's important for you to actually do the work and to awaken and find your power within, because you're going to need it to deal with this kind of energy here. Now, I don't usually call out the signs because everybody has more than one sign in their natal chart. So, but I am feeling strongly that there's an air sign here. Okay, but we have Libra, we have fire signs. So those are Sagittarius, Aries, and Aries, Sagittarius. I have Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Sorry, I had a blank right there. But it could be any sign whatsoever, okay? So whoever's going to try and come back and create some sort of chaos, some sort of reckless behavior. This is someone who's very angry, by the way. So just heads up, my beautiful gems, if you are dealing with maybe a legal matter or a situation where it's going to take something away from someone who thought that, you know, they want it all, it's all theirs, someone who's very greedy, someone who it's got to be their way or the highway kind of energy, things are not going to be going their way. And I feel that they're going to do something very reckless. This is an energy that they don't care what the law is. They don't care what, you know, the rules are. They don't care about hurting anyone that's in their way. These are energies that just come, you know, charging in and just grab what they want, okay? They're going to come in with an argument again. But now you've learned how to be empowered, how to have this courage and strength. Spirit, can we have more on this energy? Yeah. So the message here is very, very, very simple. Oh, beautiful. Very simply, the message is, and I will explain. Oh, look at the, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My beautiful gems, look. So we have the Queen of Water. We have the King of Water. And everybody knows that this is very, when we have the King and Queen of both the same suit, this is a perfect match. Okay, now you are a very nurturing person by nature. You're the loving, giving, caring energy. And the King of Water is someone who knows how to master their emotions. So the message for you here is saying that, you know, if they come back to you with power and force and try to bully you again, just remember, just send love in return, caring energy, and just master your emotions. Do not fight back. Do not fight back, because what's coming for you is the Queen of Earth, that Queen of Pentacle. It's going to bring you stability. It's going to bring you that sense of taking care of the situation once and for all, okay? The Queen of Earth is that grounded energy, okay? This is someone who's going to really fight with you here, my beautiful gems. And this is why you need the strength today. That's your guidance for today, absolutely. But I know you're going to master your emotions. I know that you're going to send them love because you've already forgiven this from the past. And once they realize that they can't bully you anymore, they can't control you, they see your strength, you're going to come down to have this energy of the Queen of Earth. You're going to be stable. You're going to be financially secure at this point. So justice is coming in for you, okay? And there's nothing they can do. There is nothing they can do. There is nothing they can do. Okay? Just remember that. Let me get you some advice for this reading, and that is your message for today. What is the advice, Spirit? What are we going to... Oh, they're asking me to go to the Psychic Tarot. Let's do that. Okay, let's do that. What is the advice for my beautiful gems regarding this reading? I'm hearing victory, success. I know you're going to do it, my beautiful gems. So I still want you to do the work. I want you to journal so that you can really empower the strength situation here in your life. Spirit, what is the advice? What is the advice? What is the advice? All right, Spirit, let's... Hope. Look at this. Hope. Hope is like the Star card. The Star card also signifies victory. We have the Chariot here also signifying victory. And hope with the Star and the Chariot and the Justice card. I promise you, my beautiful gems, if you've been taken advantage of in the past, if you master your emotions, if you do not entertain an argument, you will be victorious. You will be victorious. And even if it's not at the finish line right now, I promise you it's coming. Justice. Card number 11. Balance. Okay? Absolutely going to come back into balance. 11-11. Guys, if you're seeing 11-11, that's a synchronicity. This is confirming that this message is for you. Okay? Is there any more messages? No, they want a trinket. Let's get you a trinket. Yay. What is the trinket for today's reading for my beautiful gems? And oh, the key. Look at that. We have the key, my beautiful gems. The key to unlock your future. The key to show you how to get to the finish line. This is your key. Your strength is your key. Okay? They want me to put it on the Queen of Earth because that is where you're opening the door to. Your new future is right here. Well, there you have it, my beautiful gems. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please, please, please show me some love. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, share the video, write me a comment. I love reading your comments. And until the next reading, I'm sending you love and light.